Good day, everyone. Today we're going to look into the topic on managing uncertainty in supply chain, safety inventory. Okay, the learning objective will be for this chapter is to describe different measures of product availability, understand the role of safety inventory in a supply chain, identify factors that influence the required level of safety inventory, utilize available managerial levers to lower safety inventory without hurting product availability. So, the role of safety inventory. First, you need to understand what is safety inventory is all about, which we already discussed in a previous chapter. Okay, safety inventory is carried to satisfy demand that exceeds the amount forecasted. So that is the intention of safety inventory. Okay, so raising the level of safety inventory increases product availability and thus the margin captured from customer purchases. Raising the level of safety inventory also increases the inventory holding cost. Okay, so there is a cost that you need to bear because you are increasing the inventory. Okay, to fulfill your demand. Okay, this is the simple explanation in form of a graph, the role of safety inventory. Okay, so let us continue with the next slide. There are three key questions on when you are entering the safety inventory. So first question, what is the appropriate level of product availability? So how much you really need in your plant or in your stores in your storeroom, how much actually product you need to put that, because it's going to incur the cost when you put an inventory. The holding cost will be increasing. So second question, how much safety inventory is needed for the desired level of product availability? What action can be taken to reduce safety inventory without hurting product availability? So these are the three main questions normally supply chain manager, logistic manager have to be like concerned. Okay. So the level of safety inventory determined by two factors. One is the uncertainty of both demand and supply, and another one is the desired level of product availability. Okay. So of course there will you will see a lot of formula in this chapter to calculate certain amount to come up with how much uh, unit of product you can store in your uh, plant or storeroom. Okay, so measuring demand uncertainty, D normally is average demand per period. Standard deviation of it, demand per period. Then you will have L, lead time, is the gap between when an order is placed and when it's received. Okay, that is lead time. Okay, so you will waiting demand distribution over L period. So these are the given formula. Okay, now we have like bombastic software to run everything. So for you to have a knowledge, you should know the root of how to calculate. So I'm not going to press on the formula on the calculation part. I just want to like give you a knowledge how to get it, because as I mentioned earlier, there is a software for you run everything, and to get your the few seconds you can get the result. Okay, measuring product availability. Okay, so you need to like look for product fill rate. So product fill rate is FR, fraction of product demand satisfied from product inventory. Order fill rate, fraction of order filled from available inventory. And 3 is cycle service level. Okay, CSL, fraction of replenishment cycles that end with all customer demand being met. Okay. So replenishment cycle is the internal between two successive replenishment deliveries. Okay, that is called as a replenishment cycle. Okay, so there is a policy on replenishment. So there are two. One is on continuous review and second one is periodic review. Okay, on the part of continuous review, inventory is continuously tracked. Okay, order for a lot size queue is placed when the inventory decline to the reorder point. Okay, reorder point, the symbol is ROP. So reorder point. Okay, that is continuous review. Periodic review. Inventory status is checked at regular periodic intervals. Okay, order is placed to raise the inventory level to a specific default. Okay, so one is continuous review and one is periodic review. It's depend on the nature of the product actually. Okay, so determining the appropriate level of safety inventory. So here we will evaluating safety inventory given a replenishment policy. As mentioned earlier, we have two replenishment policies. Okay, so here the expected demand running lead time, normally we D times L. D stand for demand, L is lead time. So to calculate the safety inventory with the SS symbol equal to reorder point minus weight demand times lead time. Okay, so here is like simple calculation for you to understand. So your average demand per week 2500 unit. Standard deviation of weekly demand is 500. Okay, average lead time for replenishment 2 weeks. So reorder point is 6,000 and average lot size is 10,000. So to calculate the safety inventory, earlier we already got the formula, isn't it? So it's ROP minus DL. So ROP we already know like 6,000 unit minus weight. How we get 5,000 is simply you take your demand and times weight L 2,500 times 2 5,000. So 6,000 minus 5,000 you will get safety inventory 1,000 unit. Okay, so to calculate the cycle inventory is the given formula is Q divided by 2. So Q is demanded quantity demanded is 10,000 divided by 2. Sorry, the dividing part is missing. Divide by 2, then you will get 5,000 unit. I hope you understand. So very simple calculation, very simple mathematical calculation. So we can get our safety inventory as well as cycle inventory. Okay, so to calculate the average inventory is a cycle inventory plus your safety inventory. We already got it in previous slide, both value. So cycle inventory 500 unit plus 1,000 unit for safety inventory. So that will come up to 6,000 unit. That is our average inventory. So when look at the time, average flow time, so simply average inventory divided by throughput. So 6,000 divided by 2,500. So you will get 2.4 weeks. Okay. So that is on uh, simple calculation, very simple calculation. So this will be a bit confusing for you. Hope you like put your more focus on this slide onwards. Determining the appropriate level of safety inventory. Okay, so to evaluate cycle service level with given replenishment policies. Okay, so these are the given formula. Okay, CSL equal to probability in the bracket DDTL of LVIX should be less or equal to ROP. Okay, so these are the formulas that we will use to calculate the safety inventory with given replenishment policy. Okay, it's already given Q is 1,000, reorder point is 6,000, and L is 2 weeks. D per week 2500, and standard deviation is 5000. Okay, DL, as you know, is just simply times, so you will get to the 5000, 2 times 2500, then you will get 5000 unit. Then your standard deviation is just simply take L 2 weeks square root times with 500, so you will get 707 value. Then using the formula given, then you calculate, look for the normal distribution with the numbers, everything, then you will get 0.92. Okay, the value is 0.92. So now we will evaluate required safety inventory given a desired cycle service level. So desired cycle service level, CSL, mean demand during lead time is DL, standard deviation of demand during lead time is the standard deviation L. Then probability demand during lead time should be less than DL plus SS is equal to CSL, cycle service level. So identify safety inventory SS, so that F is equal to function CSL. Okay, DL plus, okay, this is a given formula. Okay, you no need to like just understand the formula, how to use the formula, that is more important. Okay, don't remember the formula. Okay, just understand where should I apply these formulas. Okay, the next slide will be talking on the calculation part. Again here D, so you just plug in all the figures numbers into the formulas, then you will get value of 707 for QL. For DL you will get 5000, then you plug in everything, then to get your normal distribution value is 906. Evaluating fill rate given a replenishment policy. Okay. Expected shortage per replenishment cycle, ESC, is the average units of demand that are not satisfied from inventory in stock per replenishment cycle. So product fill rate, earlier itself we know product fill rate is the simple is FR is equal to 1 minus ESC, expected shortage per replenishment cycle, divided by Q quantity is equal to Q minus ESC divided by Q. Okay, so these are the given formulas to evaluate fill rate. So again plug in all the related numbers. Okay, so to find safety inventory is, we know ROP minus DL, the previous beginning slide. I hope you still remember. Okay, 6000 minus 5000, you will get 1000 unit. Okay, so then you plug in all the numbers into the formula, then for fill rate you will get 0.9975. Okay, 0.9975. So in books there is a clearly explained step how to calculate using Excel, Microsoft Excel. Okay, if you exactly follow the cell formula and at the cell formula we have the equation how to get it all the values, so it will give you an exact figure. So if you follow the step with all the input everything, I don't I don't think so you have any problem. It's easily can derive the values. Yeah. So key point in this chapter is both fill rate and cycle service level increase as the safety inventory is increased. So you should bear in mind when I increase my inventory. Okay, forget about the safety there. Inventory, when I increase my inventory, I'm increasing my cost of holding costs. Okay, I have to spend some money to take care of the stock. That's why here say both fill rate, either fill rate or cycle service level will increase the safety inventory as well as the cost as well. Okay, for the same safety inventory, an increase in lot size increases the fill rate but not the cycle service level. Okay, so again, for the same safety inventory, an increase in lot size, okay, increases the fill rate but not the cycle service level. So these are the key points that you need to understand. Okay, so now we look at the evaluating safety inventory given with desired fuel rate. So expected storage per replenishment cycle is ESC equal to 1 minus fuel rate, then you times with the Q. So no equation for SS. We will try values or use goal seek in Excel. Okay. So desired fill rate is 0.975. The Q is 10,000 boxes. Standard deviation is 707. Okay. So to calculate the ESC is with a given formula 1 minus fill rate times with Q. So you will get 250. So don't scare with the numbers, huh? Okay, so you have Excel, so it's easy in Excel. Okay, that's why I said uh, try understand the formula, not remember the formula. Okay, use GoalSeek to find safety inventory. So SS will be equal to 67 boxes. Okay, so these are the way. Okay, so you can see that here is 67. Huh? So what student need to do is simply just plug in all the figures and get the formula right. Okay, this formula should be right. You just exactly type whatever here they stated here. Okay, just type that, so you will get the SS value 67. Okay, impact of desired product availability and uncertainty. As desired product availability goes up, the required safety inventory increases. Okay, you can see here when fill rate is increased, okay, from 97.5 percentage to 99.5 percentage, the safety inventory also increased from 67 to 767. Okay, so you see, if by percentage the increase is just 2 percentage, from 97.5 percentage to 99.5, the increase is 2 percentage. But when look at the value of safety inventory, you see from 667, the increase is 767. Okay, key point here. The required safety inventory grows rapidly with an increase in the desired product availability. Yeah, the required safety inventory grows rapidly with an increase on the desired product availability. Key point, the required safety inventory increases with an increase in the lead time and the uncertainty of periodic demand. I repeat again, the required safety inventory increases with an increase in the lead time. So lead time also increase and the uncertainty of periodic demand. So lead time increase and uncertainty of periodic demand also increase. So impact on desired product availability and uncertainty. So here the goal is to reduce the level of safety inventory required in a way that does not adversely affect product availability. Again, inventory will incur cost. Okay, the holding cost. Okay, so to do that, so you have to reduce the supplier lead time. Second, reduce the underlying uncertainty of demand. Okay, so these are the two important elements you need to do. Okay, benefit of reducing lead time. Okay, so again, formulas. Okay, so these are the formulas to see. Okay, if lead time is reduced to 1 week, okay, so the safety inventory is, you see, 1360. Okay, if the standard deviation is reduced to 400, then you can see the safety inventory is 1974. Earlier was the standard deviation is 800. Okay, so when you reduce the standard deviation to 400, so your assets is increase. Okay, this is your assets value when your standard deviation is 800. Here your assets value is 1974 when your standard deviation is only 400. Okay, so we incorporate supply uncertainty by assuming that lead time is uncertain. Okay, so these are the given formula. Okay, D for average demand per period, standard deviation of demand per period, L is average lead time for replenishment, and SL standard deviation for lead time. Okay. So impact of lead time uncertainty on safety inventory. Okay, again, just plug in all the needed numbers into the formula. Okay, average demand is 2500, standard deviation of demand per period is 500, lead time for replenishment is 7 days, standard deviation for lead time is 7 days. So these are the value for DL. You just simply take the demand, average demand times with the lead time 7 days. Okay, so you will get 17,500. So use that to get your standard deviation for DDLT. Okay, so when you plug in all the numbers, you will get standard deviation of DDLT is 17,500. So required safety inventory. Okay, so these are the formulas. Okay, you just plug in all the numbers, needed numbers. Okay, 0.9 times with 17,500, you will get 22,491 tablets. Okay, so this is the lead time. Okay, this is your standard deviation, this is your safety inventory. Okay, units, you see. So when lead time is unit is increased, when lead time is increased. So when lead time is reduced, unit also reducing. Okay, and your assess the days. Okay, the time also reducing. Okay, key point. A reduction in supply uncertainty can help to dramatically reduce the required safety inventory without hurting product availability. Impact on aggregation on safety inventory. How does aggregation affect forecast accuracy and safety inventory? So again, all the symbols and the meaning of the symbols. Okay, DI is mean weekly demand in a region. Standard deviation of weekly demand in a region. PIJ is correlation of weekly demand of region. Okay, IJ. So impact of aggregation on safety inventory. Okay, these are the formula. The total safety inventory in decentralized option. Okay, decentralized option. So this is given formula. Okay, then this formula is simplified to this. Okay, impact of aggregation on safety inventory. So require safety inventory on aggregation. Okay, these are the formula for required safety inventory on aggregation, and these are the formula for the holding cost saving on aggregation per unit. So okay, so impact on aggregation on safety inventory. The safety inventory savings on aggregation increase with the desired cycle service level. Okay, the safety inventory saving on aggregation increase with the desired cycle service level. The safety inventory savings on aggregation increase with the replenishment lead time. The safety inventory saving on aggregation increase with the holding cost. Each. The safety inventory saving on aggregation increase with the coefficient of variation of demand. The safety inventory savings on aggregation decrease as the correlation coefficient increase. Okay. Impact of correlation on value aggregation. Standard deviation of weekly demand is 5. Replenishment 2 weeks. Decentralized CSL is 0.9. Okay. Total required safety inventory. So you just plug in all the values. Then you will get 36.35 car. Okay. Of course, you don't get 36.25 car. So we can later we can round that number, round up the number. So you plug in everything. So your assess, okay, safety inventory, you will get 18.12. So you see, disaggregate safety inventory is similar, and aggregate safety inventory when there is an increase on these numbers. So there is an increase on safety inventory. Okay. So impact of aggregation on safety inventory. Okay, the square root law. So here the total inventory, when total inventory is increasing, okay, here the number of independent stocking location also increases. Okay, it increases. Two possible disadvantages to aggregation. Okay, one is increase in response time to customer orders. Second is increase in transportation cost to customer. So these are the two possible disadvantages of aggregation. Okay, trade-off of physical centralization. Use for regional or one national distribution center. Okay, so D is 1000 per week. Standard deviation here is 300, and lead time is 4 weeks. CSL is 0.95. So you just plug in all the values. So you will get total required safety inventory for regional center. For regional center is 3948. Okay, unit. So one national distribution center, standard deviation of weekly. So when you get 600, then plug in all the numbers. So you will get your safety inventory 1974. Okay. Okay. This you can use formula to calculate the decrease in holding cost. Okay, 3948 minus 1974 times weight 1000 times weight 0.2. So you will get 394,765. Okay, the holding cost. So decrease in facilities cost will be 150,000, and increase in transportation cost will be 52 times 1000 times 13 minus 10, so you will get roughly 624,000, the increase in the transportation cost. Okay, information on centralization. Online system that allow customer or stores to locate stock, improves product availability without adding to inventory. When the information is centralized, okay, then it's also reduce the amount of safety inventory. So again, I want to repeat, when you centralize the information, so it will be helping the logistic manager or supplier manager, supply chain manager, to locate customer. Online system that allow customers or stores to locate the stock, and it's also improve product availability without adding to inventory. Okay, and reduce the amount of safety inventory. Okay, again, it's all, we don't want increase the safety inventory because it's increase the cost. Okay, specialization. Inventory is carried at multiple location. Okay, should all products should be stocked at every location? Okay, not necessary actually. Okay, so it's require level of safety inventory. Okay, affected by coefficient of variation of demand. Okay, demand from certain location, not necessary it's going to be same, so it will be differ, varies in each location. Low demand, slow moving item typically have a high coefficient of variation. Okay, high demand, fast moving item typically have a low coefficient of variation. Okay, so again, like I mentioned earlier, it's depend on the nature of product. Okay, the item is how fast the item is moving. Okay, so we have to take into a lot of factors into account when we want to save the inventory. Okay, impact of coefficient variation on value accumulation. Okay, so here you see it's a motors cleaner. Okay, so inventory mean per stock, motors 20, cleaner is the numbers. This is slow moving item, this is fast moving item, so you can see the difference. That's why earlier they said for slow moving the coefficient variation will be higher compared to the fast moving product. Okay, so this figure will give you some these numbers all got values actually. Okay, so saving per percentage of product cost 3.9 percentage, 3.09 percentage, here 0.15 percentage. Okay, again this is fast slow moving product, sorry, this is a fast moving product. So two different nature product, so they need a different level of safety inventory, and the way they respond to the customer demand also different. Key point, yeah, the higher the coefficient of variation of an item, the greater is the reduction in safety inventory as a result of centralization. Okay, specialization. Okay, like earlier I mentioned, there is two type of fast moving and slow moving. Okay, so this is a simple figure. So if the centralized inventory, customer willing to pay premium or not, you have to know, are they willing to pay? So certain location customer, urban, so they willing to pay. Rural, maybe they not willing to pay, so we have to like see. Okay, so you, as a manager of logistic or manager of supply chain, So you should know your customers. Okay, so decentralized maybe low cost, okay, compared to the centralized. Okay, for fast moving product, better decentralized. Okay, because it's very fast, the response from customer, the order from customer very immediate. Okay, so you have to look into all the element of uh, uh, sorry, you have to look at the customer behavior in this part, behavior towards certain item. Okay, product substitution. Okay, product substitution, the use of one product to satisfy demand for a different product. So it's manufacturer driven substitution, allow aggregation of demand. It's also reduce safety inventory. It's also influenced by the cost differential correlation of demand. So that is manufacturer driven substitution. We have customer driven substitution, where it's allow aggregation of safety inventory. Okay, so in product substitution we have two element which we need to give our consideration or serious attention. One is on manufacturer driven substitution, and the second one is on customer driven substitution. The key point here, manufacturer driven substitution increases overall profitability for the manufacturer by allowing some aggregation of demand, which reduces the inventory requirement for the same level of availability. Whereas recognition of customer driven substitution and joint management of inventory across substitutable product allow a supply chain to reduce the required safety inventory while ensuring a high level of product availability. So here in the chapter, in this section, we have like two driven substitution. One is manufacturer, one is the customer. Okay, component commonality. Okay, at this section we will see what is all about on component commonality. Okay, without common component, uncertainty of demand for a component is the same as the finished product, and it's also result in high level of safety inventory. With common component, so demand for component is an aggregation of the demand for the finished product. Component demand is more predictable, so easily can predict. Okay, then component inventory can be reducible, because I can predict. So when I can do the prediction, so easy for me to save my cost, reduce my cost on inventory. So value of component commonality. Okay, again calculation here. Okay, you have 27 servers, 3 components. So 3 times 27, 81 distinct component. So monthly demand is 5,000, standard deviation 3,000, replenishment rate time is 1 month, CSL 0.95. It's all given given numbers. Okay, so you just plug in all the numbers and you will get total safety inventory required is 399,699 unit. So safety inventory per common component will be, again plug in all the numbers, then you will get 14,804 units. So with component commonality, 9 distinct components, total inventory require 9 times 14,804, so you will get 133,236 unit. So these are the number of finished product per component. Okay, and the safety inventory, when the component is increased, the safety inventory is decreasing. Okay, and that is and the marginal reduction in safety inventory also reduces. Okay, and look at the total reduction in safety inventory. Okay, when this reduce, this increase. Okay, so how to get total reduction? You just plus 117,069 plus 51896, you will get this value. Okay, so that is how you calculate your total reduction in safety inventory. Okay, so then 168,933 plus with 30,917 to get 199,850. Okay, so this is how to calculate your total reduction in safety inventory. Key point here, component commonality decreases the safety inventory required. The marginal benefit, however, decreases with the increasing commonality. Okay, so in the table just now it's like clearly shown, so I don't think so you have any problem on understanding it. Okay, hopefully you understand what is all about on the component commonality. Postponement. Delay product differentiation or customization until closer to the time the product is called. It's postponement. They're talking on the postponement. So it's F, common component in the supply chain for most of the push phase. Move product differentiation as close to the pull phase of the supply chain as possible. Inventory in supply chain are mostly aggregated. So this is supply chain flows without postponement. Supply chain flow with component commonality and postponement. This is okay. Supply chain flow without postponement. Okay. And this is supply chain flows with component commonality postponement. So okay. Value of postponement. So these are again some calculation. I just plug in all the numbers in the formula, given formula. So to get the safety inventory, you will get 233. Okay. Impact of replenishment policy on safety inventory. Okay, continuous review policies. Okay, so we have gain formula. So just plug in the values. And for periodic review policies, earlier we know that we have on the replenishment policies two policies. So one is on cyclic, one is on periodic. Okay, so hope you don't confuse. Okay, so formulas for you to understand, not to remember. So I want you like understand. Okay, this is warehouse inventory. Okay, graph. Paxi Y, Paxi X. Okay, so this is the review point, the days. Okay, so T is 7, L is 4. Okay, so what is this graph is actually showing you? So this T, you see, from this point to this point is T, and T value is 7, and to this point is L, leading time is 4. Okay, so here actually we have, as I mentioned earlier, two policy which on a cycle and periodic policy. Okay, so the impact on the policy itself. Evaluation of safety inventory for a periodic review policies. Okay, so again, formulas with numbers, just plug in and you will get uh, safety inventory value is 1570 boxes, and OUL value is 16,570. Okay, key point. Okay, periodic review replenishment policies require more safety inventory than continuous review policies for the same lead time and level of product availability. Okay, sorry student, I think earlier I make a mistake by telling cycle review. Sorry. So we have, like, under replenishment policy we have two. One is periodic review and one is continuous review policy. Sorry, earlier I make a mistake. Okay, managing safety inventory in a multi-salon supply chain. In multi-salon supply chain, stages often do not know demand and supply distribution. Inventory between a stage and the final customer is called the E-Zillion inventory. Reorder points and order up to levels at any stage should be based on E-Zillion inventory. Decision must be made about the level of safety inventory carried at different stages. The role of IT in inventory management. So definitely IT system can help improve inventory visibility, coordination in the supply chain, and easily can track inventory using RFID. And it's also value tightly linked to the accuracy of the inventory information. So estimating and managing safety inventory account for the fact that supply chain demand is lumpy. Adjust inventory policy if demand is seasonal. Use stimulation to test inventory policies. Start with a pilot. Monitor service levels and focus on reducing safety inventory. Focus on reducing safety inventory. Okay, so summary of learning objective today for this chapter particularly, we able to describe measures of product availability, understand the role of safety inventory in a supply chain, and we also able to identify factors that influence the required level of safety inventory, and last and not the least, utilize the managerial levers available to lower the safety inventory and improve product availability. With this, we already end our chapter for under uncertainty in supply chain, how to manage it. I hope students understand, and if you have any queries, curiosities, any question, please put in our clip so that we can discuss further. And I hope the extra activities that I'm giving will guide you to understand more on this chapter. Thank you. Take care. Be safe. Stay at home.